Oh boy, do we have something wild for you today. We're talking trains. Big trains, fast trains, and uh-oh, should not have done that trains. That's right, folks, these are the biggest train collisions ever caught on camera. An old train in Houston blew up and caught fire. Thankfully, firefighters pulled up just in time. Another reminder to quit using AirPods around a train track? Putting a tram back on track is no joke.
It's on two tracks!
The second half of this freight train has somewhere else to be. The perfect example of modern rescue is 1800s technology fixing 2020 stupidity. Coming in hot at 79 miles per hour, Amtrak 19, and one driver with a death wish and a learner's permit. Next up, British trains attempt surfing, with zero enthusiasm and even less waterproofing. When your train decides it's done with rails and wants to freestyle, thankfully no one was hurt. And here we have the rare sight of a train trying to moonwalk its way out of its assignment. When your train's so cold, it needs to breathe fire just to stay warm. An old train or a hookah machine? You decide. Nothing says spa day for the tracks like Low Ram's rail grinder, complete with stem, sparks, and a complimentary brush fire.
Yeah, at least it's Amtrak and not a f***ing freight train.
It's going slow, or they could have put this down a little bit later.
Hi! I remember when we were kids and the train used to come by. We'd run to the train tracks and, oh look, here comes the second one, you dumbass. Do you not see that one?
That's rare. I've never.
Now playing Biker vs. Amtrak 2 Double Trouble.
I got it on film too. I'm gonna put that on the internet. I got it on there. Them two trains coming by.
Sandpapering always makes the paint job easier. Meanwhile, in Prokopievsk, trams are stopping for a free weld. This train car suddenly got stuck under a bridge coming out of a Nola yard. I suggest they let the air out of the tires. What do you guys think? The year is 2041, and trains can now drop passengers off without needing to stop. In a world of steel and fire, one locomotive just couldn't handle the heat. When the doors say no, but the windows don't care. Close call between a brilliant train driver and a clueless cow. In Thane, relentless rain turns tracks into rivers, bringing train services to a standstill. Someone's a little out of place. In Hanoi's train street, there's no room for error. Just coffee, close calls, and a train that politely reminds you it owns the alley.
A lot of use. We have about 5,000 customers taking the trains each and every day. Safety, as you know, is paramount.
While giving a speech about railway safety, this senator almost got hit by a train. Let's take a quick detour to Russia, where the rails get cooked. A train spotter not seeing an incoming train? The irony! Behold, the world's loudest, most industrial strength vacuum, because even railroads need a cleanup crew.
You can see the cargo is right there. It's out of track. I need to stop this train.
Southeast Houston, where even empty train cars decide they've had enough and bail early. when your train shows up on time, but winner says, not so fast. One night in the cold, and this diesel went from locomotive to locomissicle. One tank, zero grace, and a total mess. In Malchisa, a train takes an unscheduled off-road adventure. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Proof that one man's trash is another train's worst nightmare. When igniting the engine goes too far. Only in Japan can you catch a train and a Pikachu all at once. In Williamsburg, Ohio, two players play limbo with a railroad gate and lose.
Look at those sparks going. Look at those, guys.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's more like it.
That is spectacular. Wow.
That's commentary.
At Farncombe Station, Monday snow meets Monday's attitude. In India, some travelers skip the ticket and catch the Klingon Express. To be fair, this is an interesting place to put train tracks. This has to be the luckiest or dumbest guy ever. When a WAP-7 slams the brakes in a crowded slum area, steel meets chaos, but quick thinking averts catastrophe. Just so you know, that is illegal in every state.
No, no, no. Hey.
Yo!
Hey, stop, stop.
Yo!
100 tons of steel and 3 forklifts? What could possibly go wrong? Just in case they didn't get to take a shower this morning before work. On the day of Bishwa Ijatema, the Yokota Express turns into the Yokota Express yourself, because when the train's full, the roof becomes business class. It's the slowest plot twist in rail history, one wheel at a time. High-level precision engineering at work. When an excavator decides it's not just for digging anymore, talk about heavy machinery with an attitude. Just another day on the tracks, where one car thinks is playing chicken with a train. Spoiler, the train wins every time. In North America, rail cars have a 50-year lifespan from the day they're built. Sure, just park your tomatoes a little closer to the tracks. What could possibly go wrong? In an emergency, timing is everything.
Oh!
6 seconds from disaster. Close calls don't get much closer than this. This train's got one job: plow through, no matter how big the drift gets. It's all power, precision, and a little bit of watch out, here it comes. The CPKC Holiday Train 2249 rolls into Toronto, spreading festive cheer one track at a time. Watch as this tram goes from taking you places to being carefully taken apart. This is what happens when the spark gets out of hand. Well, that's one way to unload cement. Just tip the whole train over. From below the beast, sparks fly and steel screams as the low-ram rail grinder gets to work. Rolling down the Lehigh line like a fire-breathing dragon. When your high-speed train turns into a high-speed boat. This Ohio to Indiana track looks less like infrastructure and more like a dare. The Pendolino wasn't scheduled for a flaming express, but here we are.
The next train to arrive at platform 3 will be the 1528 London Midland service to London Euston, Sawyer, Lichfield, Trentham, Tamworth, Featherstone, Eton, Rugby, North Buxby, Northampton, Milton Keynes Central, Leighton Buzzard, Watford Junction.
And this is why you have to stay alert around trains. Luckily, no one was hurt. food for thought, folks. You don't have to be this close to a derailment. Now this is what we call an unplanned exit. Now that is one packed train. Can his day get any worse? Oops, apparently it can. Watch as the Iowa interstate train barrels through the snow like a force of nature. And the Darwin Award goes to... This runaway train car hits 70 miles per hour with no brakes, no driver, just vibes.
어,
止まった？
プーって鳴らして
止まってる。
止まっちゃった。
When you're late to work, but early for a near-death experience.
見て見て、中の人見て。何やってんのこいつ。いや見て見て。
Следующая остановка Рычина. Осторожно, двери закрываются.
Someone call a doctor? I think this train has a broken arm. The Gregorz Chigowski takes the wrong detour. All aboard the locomotion! This train's got serious track moves. CSX 4436 starts slipping on the tracks, causing major wheel issues. Then, the turbo fails, and the train bursts into flames. This tiny train may be small, but it's definitely tracking some serious style. Don't click off yet. If you love our videos, subscribe now and hit that bell. And wait, there's more videos for you right here on the screen. Just click on the one that grabbed your interest and enjoy. See you there!